I saw an interview with Jody not too long ago. To me, he seemed a little bitter. I didn't know what it was about. I'm sure it's not you because everybody get along with Big Duke. But was there, was there issue with management, with ideas of where the group should go?
Man, you know what? That's something you probably have to ask Jody for real, because like you said, I don't know where the bitterness came from, and what he do always seem a little bitter. You know what I mean about something.
Right.
I think it's just when he got when Jody Jody came up here, he was young, and I mean, like at the end of the day though, like I told him, man, before the group, remember he had, they was pushing him with the Freeway record. He had a record with Lil Wayne and this, that, and third. So I don't know really, like I said, I can't even say what the issue was.
Yeah, because he was saying that,
because he never really had an issue with nobody except for like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, see,
I don't know what
on the interview, he was kind of saying that, take a little sip, we kicking on this show, man.
Oh, you already got
and he was kind of saying something about that, his only competition was kind of T.I. and that, that he felt like, there was disagreements with the, how the group should go. So I'm thinking to myself like, Brett, to me, y'all had, if y'all could have done one more album together, I think it would be, it's legendary already.
Yeah, but
I think it would have,
it'd have stamped it a little bit.
Stamped it all the way.
Yeah.
Because people want another album. People
Right.
like, what's up, boy? Even when they found out I was doing this interview, that's the question I got besides the Jeezy verse. Are they going to do another album?
Well,
are they still together?
Now, I done heard that for the last 3 years, that, you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to be doing another album, because he contractually, the next album Jeezy supposed to do with us. You know what I'm saying? And then from what I'm hearing, he was all in on it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what the hold up is, with, as far as, I don't know if Jody got an issue with anything, or I wouldn't think that, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
from the times I talked to him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, I've been hearing about it, they've been talking about it, but that's all I've been doing, just hearing about it.
Yeah, that would be awesome,
Yeah.
man. Y'all look, Puff, whoever, Block, man, get it done. We need another Boys in the Hood album. We want one. We demand one.
Yeah, they were talking about it, man, with everybody else getting back together and doing, mainly if anything, just for touring purposes, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Be able to be out on the road with people like Ball and G and y'all and,
Right.
them kind of people when they doing their shows. So, yeah, it would be cool, man, to do it.
I'm glad you transitioned right to what I was fixing to talk about next, which was 8 Ball. A lot of people, think also that, Big Duke just started with Boys in the Hood because, that's your claim to fame.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, no, bruh,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. In the early 90s, besides me and Nino, it was me, Nino, and you. Everywhere I went, you were there. Everywhere you went, I was there. You know what I'm saying? And give people a little background on, when you started, some of the people you have dealt with, and some of the music that you did before Boys in the Hood.
Well, man, basically, like, for real, Boys in the Hood really was like the wind down, for real, for me, as far as that part of the game goes, the artist part. Cause like I said, I had jumped out there, man, with MC Breed manager, right? Rodney G. I had met him through that little chick, and he had met her, was trying to talk to her or some shit. So she said, she done told him, he telling her who he was. So she said, shoot, I got a homeboy who rap. She said, I want you to hear his tape. So he said, hey, I like this song right here, whatever. So she had him. She said, this dude, man, MC Breed, he said he like your music. I'm gonna let you talk to him. I said, no, you need to let me talk to him right now. I said, cause he like you. So you keep talking to him.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I said, niggas like to flex their power for a girl, boy. By the time if you just met me, might have stopped even cut the whole shit off. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you just talk to him. So she got down, kept talking to him, and then it got to the point where when he was ready to actually go do something, that's when I talked to him. So he had told me all the rip, man. He took me out there when I did my first deal with Solar Records, back with Dick Griffin and them. And so he was like, I can get you a deal. I said, oh yeah. I'm young, I'm like not really knowing nothing about the music business for real.
Right.
And so he was like, yeah, he said, but you gonna be the label. Now he said, it's gonna cost you $3,000. I said, why I gotta give you $3,000? And he said, cause I ain't gonna be your manager now, you know, that could be up a multi-million-dollar deal, so you the label. He said, so, you know, this would, you know, turn you on.
The plug.
I said, oh, so you don't get nothing after that? And he said, no, I don't get nothing after that, unless you do paper. I said, okay, cool. So I gave him the money, goddamn, paid for the round trip tickets out there, you know what I'm saying? Paid for the hotels. Out there, you gonna stand on Sunset and on goddamn Roosevelt on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, you know, we just kicking it, man. So we go to the office, you know what I mean? We get the paperwork. And I actually seen that's when I met D. Griffin. They gave me the Deep Cover soundtrack. They were like, we got this kid, we finna start working. The Snoop single was on there.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I was like, okay, so we did, like I said, we did the deal and came on back home. And but really he didn't goddamn follow up. He didn't do all what he supposed to do, cause he was like, I'm gonna oversee it and make sure everything goes through this and that, right? So I'm thinking everything like a go, right? I just happened to call him, cause I'm like, I ain't hearing nothing, you know, I ain't getting nothing. I'm just not knowing what's going on. So I called out there, and then the lady who was the receptionist at the time, she was like, she worked right next to me. She was like, yeah, we still got your paper. She said, but it's still here. She said, we ain't know where to send it.
What?
Yeah, so, for real. So I gave her the address. She shot it to me, you know what I'm saying? So I seen them back out there, then, you know, I called him and said, hey, man, I said, yeah, I tried to, I said, hey, man, I thought you were going to make sure all this shit was straight, man. And he said, I talked to him. I said, nah, because I'm just getting the paperwork. You told me everything was going. I'm still waiting and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I started handling it with him from then, you know, from down, but you know, from that situation though, was my whole learning thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was saying, like, dog, I didn't even know how to. I never rapped in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was taking Ice Cube records and put my words in place of his.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? To learn the whole format of making a record. You know what I'm saying? But when I did do it, I just happened. The only thing that made me want to do it, I was walking by a video. Camera in the store. You remember back when you could see yourself, you walk in Target and shit, and the camera right there.
See yourself on TV.
So I was like, man, goddamn, like, man, I said, you know, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna rap. Cause I knew I could do it.
Right.
Just never had did it. And I knew, you know what I'm saying, I know how to make songs. So you know what I'm saying. I fucked around and got with a dude, man. I went in the phone book, found a nigga had a studio time for $25. So I went over there, man, just so happened he had a nice studio in his house, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like kind of professional. And he showed me how to play the goddamn keyboard a little bit. So I started playing the keyboard a little bit by ear. I could, you know what I'm saying, find little notes and shit. He showed me how to program the MPC, you know what I'm saying, work that. And then he played live guitar. So we did all the little tracks and shit ourselves on the little project, you know what I'm saying? And we got a little lucky in a couple spots like Tennessee. I can't even have a single. You know what I'm saying? I just had a record out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And
got,
this was, what year was this, dude?
I think it was like 93 or 94.
Man, so really you like one of the first artists to doing that type of music. Cause you know, we already had the Kilos and the Raheem and stuff, but as far as doing that type of music, and I tell people that. Take us to how that you got with 8 Ball.
From that situation, after I did that little one project with Solar, I started working with Spearhead X, and he was over there at Ichiban, and then I'm still dealing with Rodney them too, you know, breed with Ichiban. So, but we started just recording, but they were dragging their foot on the paperwork. So in the process of that, Greg Street had a record I had. He sent it to Tony Draper.
Okay.
You know, who was on the spot. So he called me and dropped me down there. You know what I'm saying? And we just went from there. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. We're gonna take a quick break for a minute. We're gonna come back into, you know what I'm saying, his relationship with 8 Ball, Suave House, the whole Rap-A-Lot movement in Texas. And then we're gonna talk about your son, man, you know what I'm saying, catching that rock, man. Well, knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Knocking niggas out. And what kind of player you was.
Okay.
People don't know that you could have went pro too. Can you still run a 4.40?
No.
You can't?
No.
We're gonna talk about that when we get back, man. Here on The Wicked Truth, man.